Stephen A. Smith, you still got a little issue with Jaylen Brown. Let's go.
Despite your greatness throughout the years and being in 6 conference finals and 2 NBA finals and winning a championship and winning a finals MVP and a conference finals MVP and establishing yourself as one of the best two-way players in the entire NBA, if not the world right now.
Why is it so dark, melancholy of it? Man, what is going on? Y'all really got an issue?
The endorsements go to your teammate, Jason Tatum.
Man, I heard that before. Keep going. I'm getting tired of it.
Me, people not rocking with me or whatever. I get paid to talk about y'all. I don't get paid to talk to y'all, but I never hesitate to talk to you. That's not smart. You can't come out 24 hours after losing in the first round and call that your favorite season when you are a champion.
If a champion can't do it, who in the hell can? You saying no one can? No one can have a favorite season that didn't end with a championship? That's what he's saying. See, this is why we got to have logical math. One thing that I do respect about higher education is they take you out of memorization and they start taking you into exploration. You got to start thinking for yourself. That's why you get into so many arguments with professors in college, because you're starting to think for yourself. You're like, wait a minute. I know they wrote that in that book, but that book old. Like, it ain't like that anymore. You are now testing theory with reality. What did I just hear? I can't have a favorite of something unless it's the ultimate of success based on their standards. There was a day where we didn't give a damn about no championships. We wanted to win them, but when you didn't win them, you didn't say you lost. You didn't lose anything. You just didn't win a chip. Remember those days? I remember that. Like, oh, man, we didn't win. First of all, how can I feel bad if I didn't win a championship? Because every other team, 28 in the NBA, every other 28 in the NBA, every other team can't even say anything. And they smiling. They in the off season. They in Cancun. But guess what? They in the penthouse in Cancun. Oh, this is some weird stuff we are going through here.
That doesn't look good. Period.
No, it's not a period. It's a comma. Semicolon, maybe. No period. No period.
But it's also not the end of the world that I said that.
True. Great point.
It's just a nugget to point out that you might want to correct. That's all. Now, having said all of this.
Oh, here we go.
If you don't understand or want to embrace the sincerity with which I'm saying what I'm saying, and instead you want to engage in your level of negativity and insults and all of that stuff, be my guest.
You can't say engage and then say yours. You mean ours. See, we got to catch this stuff. And I don't even catch it all. But y'all got to start helping me. And you got to start correcting people. The way to get lost, the easy way to get lost is go the wrong way. The way that most of us get lost is think we're going the right way, but we 1 degree off. Then you go another. You're an airplane pilot, you 1 degree off in your coordinates, you may think you going there. Hey, we going. Take off from LAX to Sacramento, the capital of California, right, Marcellus? No, wrong one. All right, so here we go. We 1 degree off. Next thing you know, man, that show look like the Golden Gate Bridge. Why are we landing? Because you're 1 degree off, dog.
It doesn't faze me. I'm not going to respond again to all of this stuff. It's unnecessary. None but love and respect for you and your family. You're good people, they're good people. But I don't think you should have done what you did 24 hours after losing in the first round.
Does the time really matter? Because you keep trying to hide behind the time. Like, if I did it a year later, it matters. Like, it's too early to tell the truth. Some people used to think that way. At a funeral, it used to be where, dog, don't clown. Don't joke. Now you go to a funeral, it's a celebration of life. You better be laughing. If you sad at a funeral now, at a celebration of life, people are like, what's wrong? They've moved on. Or you kind of look, I've been there. I'm like, yo, they losing their mind. Like, dog, almost tipping the casket over. You're like, dog. You almost like looking at them like you taking this too hard. Like, they're gone. You're here. Let them live through you, right? We've had mind shifts. We've had culture shifts. You can't say something's your favorite unless it's the best. That means you're being controlled. That means, first of all, it's not your original thought or feeling. It's what they have given you in propaganda. This is the best. Someone, remember those days? Coca-Cola's the best. Pepsi-Cola's the best. I like this Hawaiian punch. Well, you can't say that. That ain't the best. They don't even sell that everywhere. Well, everywhere they sell it, I'm buying it.
That's all.
Talking about my Hawaiian punch like that, cuz. What's wrong with you?
You can want me gone because of that all you want to. As is the case with you on a basketball court, my contract is guaranteed too.
Yeah, but you also said you better stop saying this or else you're going to send a bat signal upstairs and you may be out of there. So he like, well, why don't you get up out of there? You talking too. I'm glad I'm here to referee this BS.
Not going away.
Neither one of y'all going nowhere.
Which means I'm going to continue to cover sports as fair as I possibly can cover it.
What you talking about, Willis? What you mean as fair as possible? What do you mean, be fair or not? All this half pregnant. Ain't nobody half pregnant either. My kids always walk around here doing that trying. Daddy, I tried. Do or do not. There is no try, right? You know, this Yoda over here, baby. You either did it or you didn't. It's okay if you didn't. Do it next time. I want to hear this. There is no try.
I'm not going to get personal.
Oh, stop.
I did mean what I say, though.
You did get personal.
You did make $53 million this past year. You're gonna make $57 million next year, and 61 after that, and 67 after that. You could have video that's not relying on a laptop. You could have a damn studio instead of some damn room or dungeon or whatever the hell it is.
He didn't get personal? Yo, I'm starting to really feel, I think I know Stephen A. Smith. Like his persona. Because I actually know him, the person. I ain't seen him in forever, but, you know, I've had many of engagements. This is a guy that goes to the store and is going to buy what the mannequin's wearing. He going to buy what is everyone's favorite. He going to put on the outfit that everybody else wants to put on. He ain't going to put on what he think is fresh. Now, that ain't fresh enough. Because he is telling Jaylen Brown that why are you in some little dungeon or something, studio stuff? Do you understand that Jaylen Brown could buy any studio set? He can buy your set. How about that? What if Jaylen Brown's like, dog, I'll buy your set. You got a landlord, somebody sold it to you, I'll double the price. You gonna double it again? Because people try to do that sometimes, not really with me, but I know that that's bait. And I tell you what's crazy. I got 4 studio setups in my basement. I only use 2. I've used 2. And it's funny when somebody ever tried to joke, but they, you know, most people who joke you don't know. But when somebody came over, they was like, oh, damn. And they was like, this is dope. And I was like, thank you. No traffic either. You know what I mean? Like, stop thinking understated means you ain't got it or you ain't made it. The 3 billionaires I know, really billionaires, like billion, that I hang with, and this is not a flex, this is just to tell you. I'm telling you why it's not a flex, and I ain't got that money. Understated. Fewer cars than my teammates. I even had 6, 7 cars at one time. Fewer cars than all of us. Now, their houses are kind of crazy, but fewer cars than all of us. Wardrobe, a mess. Real spit. This whole, I got to show it because I got it. Jaylen Brown got way more than Stephen A. Smith and way more than me. So why has he got to show it to have it? Oh, that's great. This is bad, kids. Kids, don't listen to this. Don't do this. Be different.
Producer, director, hire somebody if you can. You can afford it. I meant what I said about that. Because I'm just accusing you of being cheap in that regard, but I'm only playing around with you about that. Do what you want.
Okay, my bad.
But all that's not necessary, bro. The venom and the hostility, that's you not owning up to you.
Is there a mirror there? Because he just pointed at himself, I think, too. Y'all both engaging in this, man. Don't tell me. I hate when somebody in a fight and all of a sudden you lose in the fight, then you be like, why are you fighting, man? Why you want to go here? No. Keep throwing them blows. Keep throwing them bows.
Because ain't no way in hell you were supposed to lose a 3-1 lead to a Sixers team with an injured Joel Embiid.
This is wrong, and I shouldn't say this in some respects, but I'm going to say it because Jaylen Brown won't say it. Or nobody else is going to talk for Jaylen Brown because everybody's scared of Stephen A. Smith, maybe. I don't know. But, Stephen A., you have lost before, too. I give you your 3-1 lead example. See, this is what they do. They use an example that they don't have a counter to, so therefore everybody act like, oh, well, you the only one losing. Jaylen Brown lost a 3-1 lead, right? Not supposed to happen. It's happened before, but it shouldn't happen. You don't do this to Steph Curry. Steph Curry lost a 3-1 lead. Everybody loves Steph Curry, though, so let him go. Let him slide. Jaylen Brown, how dare you? And he lost his in the championship. Anyway, Stephen A. Smith, all that hard work, all that greatness, he had a late night show on ESPN. To me, that's a big lead on everybody else who was just doing NFL Live like me. I'm still in the cafeteria doing shows. You on late night ESPN. You had your own show. You lost that. Nothing wrong. Unless you want to say somebody else's losses is wrong, then it's like, all right, well, yours is wrong. You had a lead on everybody. Then you came back and you became it. Jaylen Brown did the reverse. He already been a champion. Then he lost a 3-1 lead. You lost your show, and then you became the biggest with your show. You should actually have more respect for this dude, bro.
You weren't supposed to lose no damn 3-1 lead.
You weren't supposed to lose your show.
And if you did lose it, go home and lick your wounds and at least pretend it hurts.
See, I told you. I ain't faking shit. Pretend for what? For who? That means you giving the power away. I ain't got to act like this is going to kill me. It ain't. I gave all I had. Did you ever read Vince Lombardi, John Wooden? They said, hold your head high. Don't lose your joy between wins and losses. Keep your enthusiasm through the ups and downs. You got to go back to work tomorrow. He got to work out. He can't work out 3-1. Man, you better move on. It ain't your last miss. It's your next make. That's what you better be focused on.
Instead of being on video in 24 hours, talking about how it was your favorite season. Look at the headlines in Boston. Listen to sports talk radio there. See what they're saying. They don't disagree with me on this.
Oh, God. So I got other people. First of all, I got other people chorusing what I'm saying, so that means I'm right. No. Do you know that the gates to heaven are narrow and few come between? So if you're saying what everyone is saying, you always should just stop and think. Check yourself. You're probably going the wrong way. Most people don't get there. It just looks like most people get there because most people are together. It's a big crowd. You think that's the way to go. I give you an example. Get on the freeway. Get on the highway. Your exit is Slauson Avenue. You're going to see a line of cars. A line of cars. 10 minutes deep waiting to get off that exit at Slauson Avenue. Don't lie. Have you ever just said, man, I'm going to get off on that exit, but I ain't getting in that line? It's a lot. The gates to heaven are narrow. Few come between. The way to get there, you can get in that line, or you can also, you know, a space between them cars. Find one of them big ass dump trucks that got to go. When he doing that, right in there. Save me 10 minutes. Point being, you ain't got to get in line with everybody, and everybody got to be no big ass mass chorus. That's usually not the right way.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, there you go.
Good luck. Have a great off season. Come back next year ready, which I know you will. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen A. signing off. Peace and love.
Peace and love, big dog. Same here. Blah, blah, blah. Respect. At the same time, we got to start highlighting the people that agree with Jaylen Brown. And this is the problem. There's a loud minority, social media really accents this, a loud minority and a silent majority. I'm here to speak for the silent majority. Like most of us be like, what? That's weird, dog. But people get scared. They get chastised. They get embarrassed. They get overpowered. You say something against Stephen A. Smith. I understand if you in that business, if that's your vertical, and Stephen A. Smith says something against you, you go back. You feel like, I messed up my opportunities and stuff. That's how I can feel. I get it. At the same time, that don't mean it's real.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.